Today on the channel, we take a trip to Japan in the wonderful world of sumo wrestling with Street Fighter, Jada Toys, E Honda.
The spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever!
Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for another Jada Toys Street Fighter unboxing and review. And today on the channel, we got E Honda. But for all your E Honda needs and a whole lot more, make sure you're checking out jaystoysandgames.com. Use discount code Kyle. Save yourself 15%. Got to get a deal out there, and that's exactly what I did. Pick this up over at Jay's. Save myself 15%. All was right in the world. And all is right with this review is we're going to do it like we do all the other reviews on the channel. We're going to take a look at the packaging. We're going to talk about it. We're going to unbox it. We're going to talk about it. We're going to see where it goes from there. Another deluxe Jada Toys Street Fighter figure. We recently just got Balrog as well, so make sure you're checking out that review. But E Honda, a classic character, a playable character in Street Fighter 1. A lot of people diving into E Honda once upon a time. Get a little bit of that Yokozuna rub, you know, Street Fighter coming around the time Yokozuna hitting his mark in the WWF. So a lot of people did think a little Yokozuna action with him, and I used E Honda a time or two, but he was never my absolute favorite, and as time went on, he was not my go-to, like the old Zangief and Blankas were. But E Honda still, you gotta respect the E Honda. You gotta respect the sumo, deluxe heavy figure sumo as well. And Jada Toys continues to kill it with these Street Fighter figures. A nice cadence on these figures being released. It's not like we're getting hammered over the head all the time. It's a nice cadence. You throw in some Player 2 versions, which I am not picking up. It's a good piece of business, if you ask me. And I love the packaging on these Street Fighter. Feels like you're at the arcade. The old arcade at the old gas station down by my house. I guess it wasn't even a gas station. It was just a quick shop is what it was called. A lot of quarters there over the years. Played a lot of Street Fighter. That was the first time I ever saw Street Fighter as well. Riding my bike down there. Ooh, and I always got a sun-kissed, not sun-kissed orange, but sun-kissed lemonade. You remember that one? Oh, delicious, delicious. But E Honda looking good here, looking nice. Got a little tail of the tape over here. It does say E Honda, and of course, part of the Honda family. Yes, Honda, we've all heard of Honda by now, but a lot of people don't know what the E stands for, and I'm going to clue you guys in, and you gals right now. E stands for Ernest. Yes, Ernst P. Worrell, you remember him? Sweeping the nation in America, and he carried over to Japan. Everybody loved Ernest, and his kids, or his parents, more like it, his parents, I'll get to the kids here in a second, his parents named him Ernest after Ernest P. Worrell, Ernest Honda, but later on, Ernest fell out of fashion. I don't know, not around these parts he didn't, but in Japan he did, so we just shortened it to E, and they just called him E, and dare I say, they even called him Big E, which where Big E from WWE got his name from that. But of course, Honda, though, at the time Ernest was sweeping the nation of Japan, he had kids and he named his son Little Ernest. Yes, it's true, Little Ernest. And Little Ernest went into hiding because of all that. He hated the name, caused tensions with him and his father. And I don't know if you guys know, E Honda died. The original E Honda, he did die. He did pass away, and him and his son never reconciled. All around that E, which stands for Ernest. So the more you know, the more you know. On this side, nothing going on over there. And then on the back, there he is, just sitting there. I don't know what he's doing. He's like, give me some rice, some carb loading. And then you got the cross cell down there, which looks like the video game, which is always a heck of a lot of fun, if you ask me. Well, let's get down to it. Let's see what's going on. Did I read this? I don't think I did. Country of origin, Japan. Fighting style, Japanese sumo wrestling. And I know I've been in a few bar fights in my time. Yeah, it's true. Whoa, a few bar fights back in the day. See you later, goodbye. A lot of street fights. I was maybe the original Street Fighter, Todd McFarlane. I very well could be. But I don't remember anybody else ever busting out sumo moves. I fought a guy one time that maybe could have been a sumo, but I don't remember him giving me any of those kind of push things like that. I don't remember any of that. I think I just circled him and he just ran out of breath and collapsed. I think. I don't know. Who knows? But there it is. Old E Honda doing E Honda things. Very cool how this actually displays just like this. But I'm going to take this offline, get the twist ties, all that stuff out. We'll be back talking all things Ernest Honda. All right, let's dive into Sergeant Kabuki Man, is an alias, I believe. Is that right, Todd? No, it's not? Okay. Shout out to the Trauma team out there. But let's dive into old E Honda, Ernest Honda. He does got some splayed out hands. He's got those very stereotypical sumo hands. You know those sumo guys. They're always pushing and doing, juking and jiving, maybe some of that kind of stuff. Who knows what they're up to. Big hands here for old E Honda. And you know what they say about big hands? Small utensils. Small utensils. But this one is quite the effect piece. I will be using this. I believe you put one of these hands through here, and it just gives the effect of the three hands. You know, he's just doing that in the game. You know what it is. You're watching this. You've had some familiarity, of course, with Street Fighter if you're watching this video, I think, or you're watching it for me. So shout out to you. Those are the real ones. Those are the real ones for this video. You're a real one if you're just watching for old KP here. So appreciate that. Leave your name in the comments below. There it is. But let's dive into E Honda, aka Ernest, aka Sergeant Kabuki Man. Right out of the package, he's got that sumo knot, that sumo hairdo, jet black. He's got the face paint. He had me at face paint, looking good. And then he's down in the dumps with a little extra face paint on the end to make him even more down in the dumps. So E Honda doing the things that he loves to do. Eat rice, compete in sumo, and then fight for his life in Street Fighter. Those are his three favorite things. Second head right here, you got the more personality in the head. You got the big teeth going on, big open mouth. He's angry. He's mad. He's ready to go. He's ready to fight all comers. Not bad. I'm probably going to go with this one displayed with those hands in the classic E Honda position there. But now we dive into E Honda, and it pretty much is what you expect it to be. Nice deluxe style figure, deluxe size. Fun thing about Jada Toys is they don't get the most out of their molds. I guess they do, because they do a player 2 version. We've seen that, and we've seen some other versions. But for the most part, it's a one and done mold, two and done mold. I do appreciate that, because you see so many toy lines just beat some molds into the ground. But Jada seems to not do that at this point. They really can't, unless there was somebody else like E Honda somewhere in the Street Fighter world. Is what it is, though. But I do like it. Bare-chested here, bare arms. He's a big guy, but boy, he's muscular. He's muscular. He's ready to go. He's ready to take on all comers. Got that sumo skirt over the top there. Looks like he's ready. Looks like he stole somebody's beach blanket, is what it looks like to me. Got some red underwear on, and yep, you guessed it. It's a thong. It's a thong. We know how those sumos do it. That might be a little too extreme for things. Looking interesting, though. And he's got the bare feet down here, bare legs, practically naked at this point. He's a naked big man, I bet. And I bet he washes himself with a rag on a stick. He's just, you know, doing that. The old Haystacks Calhoun gimmick, I think, is what he's up to. Arms all the way around on this one. Butterfly shoulders, bicep cut. Double jointed, pinless elbows, playing all the hits. Huge fists of fury on him right here. Head back and forth, side to side. Neck back and forth, side to side. Dumbbell up top, plus a little traditional waist. A little of those E Honda splits. Not the best, not the worst. Leg goes up okay. Thigh cut. Double jointed, pinless knees. Ankle, boot cut first. Then ankles back and forth. Then the toe articulation. So many hits being played right here. Make your head spin. That's what I'm going to say. But a formidable opponent is E Honda, especially if he gets those hands going. Oh, watch out. Will he fit on a Mattel ringside collectible stand using code Kyle to save 10%? Ooh, Honda, your hole's tight, but I got in. And maybe I didn't get in. Talk too soon. My whole game is off today. It's off today. Todd, it's 5:30 in the morning right now. Anybody else get up at 5:30 in the morning on a Sunday and do some unboxings? Just me? Just me? What are we doing, folks? Let's get after it. Come on. Don't waste your day. Don't waste your day. But there it is, old E Honda fitting on the ringside stand. We're here for that, but he doesn't really need the stand. He's got a nice base to him here. Big bruiser figure. I'm here for all these deluxe ones, and we're nearing the end of this line. Very fun, though. Very fun. I've enjoyed these Jada Toy Street Fighter figures. I think a lot of people have as well. One of the nice surprises of action figures the last couple of years. I think that's a fair assessment. But how about Honda over here from Storm Collectibles? You can see that size difference. Man, look how much bigger those Storm Collectible figures are. Very, very fun figures. And actually, my dad turned me on to this line. He's got Zangief, he's got Sagat, he's got Honda, he's got a bunch of them. So he's a real one in the Street Fighter game. And I don't think he's ever touched a Street Fighter controller. I don't think he's ever seen a Street Fighter movie. But he loves the figures. He loves the figures. As do we here. We got Sagat, so you can see that height difference. Man, that is a height difference right there. How about Balrog? Just recently unboxed him as well here on the channel. Kind of see that size difference. Whoa, we don't want to stand up. Everybody's got the little gangster lean here today, it looks like. And then, oh my gosh, we're just losing control here. We're losing control. Then we got Guile. So he's about the size of Guile, but obviously a bit wider, a bit bigger. as you can imagine, with old E Honda, we know we'll get a Player 2 version. Not sure exactly when and where that's coming. I guess you want to get as many sales as you can out of this new one, and then you move your way into that one in the future. So be on the lookout for that if you're after more E Hondas. But that's it. That's E Honda Street Fighter Jada Toys. Be interested to hear your thoughts on this one. If it's a day one pickup for you, long game, what is your plan? Let me know in the comments down below. You made it this far. Don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Turn on the old notification bell. We got videos every single day and then some. 2 YouTube channels with content each and every day. Appreciate all the support out there. Sir Paul64 on the X, _Kyle_Peterson on Threads, Instagram, TikTok, and The Kyle Peterson Show. Of course, that is at gmail.com. You can email me if you want to. But you can also check out the podcast, The Kyle Peterson Show, wherever podcasts are found, with video cast on YouTube. Don't forget YouTube channel memberships and, of course, Patreon for early access to all the videos from both channels, the podcast, glamour shots, Q&As, giveaways, you name it. It's all going down over there on Patreon. Appreciate the support. So for E. Ernest Honda, I am Kyle, and I'll see you guys all real soon.
Are we gonna dance or are we gonna play?
Yeah!